Yo, what's good?
What up?
Yo, shout out video. First, we gonna shout out the whole Staten Island, whole Curtis C Dub, 2011.
I'm doing this, man.
I feel you.
Yo, real one, come here, man. Shout out to my son Ray right here. Fastest man on Staten Island, man. Fastest man on, show yourself. Fastest man on Staten Island right here. If you fuck with him, highlight us, alright?
Shout out to my son Dina Blood.
Shout out to me. Fastest nigga in New York. Fuck that, nigga. New York.
Shout out to James Walker.
Fucking with me, highlight me.
Fastest nigga in the nation. In America.
Fastest nigga in the galaxy.
Shout out to my...
Shout out to the whole track team.
Shout out to my track team, man. My son Kyle and Feezy.
Killer
K.
My son Bubba, love you.
Thanks. My son Mike
Yes.
Gale.
Mike Gale, Jason.
We love that man. Jason Stapleton, James
The Buzzin.
Miguel, I definitely didn't forget about you, Miguel.
Josh.
Gio.
Josh Rod, Gio.
Shout out to the whole girl track team.
Jonathan
Shout out
Araya.
to this guy.
Shout out to Patty Cake. He throwing a fucking shirt.
Shout out to the whole.
I'm just rapping,
Show your face.
Shout out to Eva.
My son Pat. Shout out to Eva. Corinne, I heard you the fastest girl in the country.
Shout out to Tally Lives.
That's what's up. Shout out to my best friend Tally. Keep doing your thing.
Shout out to
Shanae. James, who wants to flame him, by the way.
No.
I lucky I don't flame you right now. I'm about to do
James
it.
not with the flame, but you just sound like flaming you earlier.
You. Fuck it.
We gonna keep shouting out Curtis. Then we gonna get to the other schools, cause why is there money here? Oh, that's what's up.
See, I told you, man. I told you.
Shout outs to
Shout out to my son KG. He's
KG.
supposed to be here
KG
right
number
now.
4.
KG,
Number 4.
yeah, KG number 4.
Tu es cuatro, nigga.
Bitch.
Number 4, nigga.
KG number 4.
Shout out to my son Lon.
My son
Once.
fastest.
Once, nigga.
I'm getting too close to the fast word.
Once.
My son Onse, quarterback of the city.
My son Wes.
My son Diesel ass calf muscle West.
Nigga came out the womb mad brolic, lifting fucking 50 pounds and shit.
Shout out to my little bro, sophomore Armani. We trying to get your name up there. You already know.
Shout out to my cousin. He's going to the league. Prince. Prince.
Check grades up first, alright?
Prince. We talking about that.
Check
Prince.
grades up, man.
Shout out to my son Shot Bizzle. Shaquan.
Shout out to my son Shaquan who disappeared because he feel like he don't need Curtis no more. We go way back. Shout out to my bro Corey too. We go back to like the 4th grade.
Lefty. Shout out to my son Dave 50. My son Dante. Fucking.
Shout out to my son O Easy Monkey to school. Hopping out the bed. Right hand of course because that's all go.
Dante right. Quincy Jones looking ass nigga.
Dave Chappelle Dante. Shout out to you too.
Day
Who
fucking
else? Nigga,
nasty ass Chen.
it's funny because now y'all care.
Shout out to Queenie Johnson.
I really don't care.
She just texted
Shout out to Queenie Johnson. Just text my son Pat.
Blast.
Yo, you wanna start that basketball shit?
Nah, later.
Shout outs to
My back hurt.
my son Aimide.
Shout out to Ike Mide, LeBron
Strong
James.
man out here.
Shout out to Dina. 31, you already know what that means. Shout out to you.
About to hit her G. Shout out to my son Viche, Veronica. Shout outs to my son Tiasha. Shout outs to the whole girls basketball team.
Blast, nigga. Is that? Let's put Pat on blast.
Nah, nigga, your name is just here.
Over here.
Shout out to Next T. Back to Curtis.
Shout outs to free DVDs,
Shout out to 2K.
DVDs, porno tapes,
2K.
DVDs,
Highlight
porno
me.
tapes.
Shout out to my son Michael Jordan. Matter of fact, he called me the other day. He said he want to highlight me.
Yo, shout out to Proactive. It saved my life. Saved my life, man.
Shout out to Proactive.
Saved my life.
Somebody I need this. Patrick.
Blast.
Shout out to the nigga that made that fucking.
Shout out to Skin Bleach. Something I need too, man. I'm getting a little dark out here.
Shout out to the person that put me on that page.
But good looks running my family though, so it's all good.
Shout out to the person that put me on that page. Love you.
Oh yeah, shout
Pizza face.
out to my mom for calling me.
Mama Dina. Dina Tunde.
Shout out to you can suck my dick though.
Shout out to my son Kumbi. Shout out to my son Joetta. Shout out to my son Danielle Durajali. Shout out to everybody that goes to Mr. Hutch's room.
Shout out Imani.
Shout out to the lunch
Shout out to
ladies.
Imani with an I.
Shout out to little Imani.
Right.
Shout
Shout out
out
to
to
little Imani with E, my son.
Dina's was. Shout out to Rihanni.
Twice. That's twice, man.
Shout out to Rihanni. Fastest girl in the making on Staten Island.
Oh, are we still on Curtis right now?
Yeah, we should
I'm
Curtis
about
left.
to
No.
get to
We're gonna show Curtis left.
Alright,
Shout outs to the lunch lady. Shout outs to Miss Curtis. Shout outs to Gambo.
Shout out to Gambo,
Shout
Mr.
out to
P.
Jose.
Shout out to Jose. Fucking niggas up, showing bitches love. Shout out to you.
Shout out to Missy Joe. Love you, baby.
Shout out to Banks one more time. Piss. Let's get it done.
We will get it done on Sunday.
We gonna get it done. Sunday, January. You gotta put the date, my nigga, because niggas gonna watch this 4 years later and be like, Sunday.
Shout out to
Like January 16th or 17th. That's Island. Some show love.
Shout outs, yes.
Shout outs to who else? We ain't even getting nowhere. Could've got like 3,000 people, my nigga.
Shout out to the whole Curtis. Shout out to the whole freshman class, the whole junior class, the whole
class
sophomore
of 2011, man.
But yes, 2011 is the wave.
Shout out to 2011, man.
2011 is the wave.
Shout outs to y'all.
Shout out to my son Ritza.
Fuck Ritza, man. That's how I'm saying it. If I get expelled, I get in trouble. Oh wow, nigga. Fuck that nigga.
Shout out to my son. Shout out to my son Arch.
Parents, if you're watching this, please excuse my language.
Shout out to my son Buckeye. Shout out to my son. Shout out to every coach. We got the best coaches in Curtis.
Shout out to Tibbs. We ain't see you in mad long.
Shout out to Tibbs. CSI. D3. D3 Player of the Year. Tibbs. Shout outs to the whole Staten Island track. Shout outs to just everybody. Shout outs to. Now we're gonna go to Port Richmond.
Whoa.
No.
We gotta shout out Curtis, man. Shout outs to. Just name a girl.
Shout out to Charisma.
There we go.
Charisma.
I ain't forget about you. Shout out to you.
Charisma 632. Remember that.
On your shit.
Charisma 632.
632. Oh, alright. Yeah, you 632, right? Shout out to you. Keep doing your thing, man. Shout out to
Sukana.
What?
Shout out to my wife. Shout out to my wife Danielle Fletcher. Love you, baby. Shout out to all my white friends.
Shout out to Mikey, man. You have the baddest girl in Curtis. The baddest girl in Curtis right now. Brianna, whatever her last name is, man. Shout out to
Brianna Threats.
Shout out to Nadia.
Shout out to Nadia.
My son Andy. Shout out my son Andy.
Shout out my son Andy.
My son Conrad.
My son Conrad Chisholm.
Shout out to my little sister Tashonde.
Shout out to Shonda.
Shout out to Wandy.
Why am I repeating you?
Nadia.
Shout out to Wandy.
Yeah, I forget some more. Shout out to Monet. You can't shout out Wandy without shouting out Monet.
Shout
out to Kyrie. You can't shout out Kyrie without shouting out Monet.
Shout outs to Ariel.
Kyrie, you part of the Bad Girls Club too, man. You in that list.
Shout outs to Kim. Judy.
Shout out to Kim for never wearing jeans.
Shout out my son Brown.
Shout out to Tay Faulkner.
Shout out to my son Rao. And Whitney, you can't shout them two seconds.
Yeah. Got shout out Rel and Whitney.
My son Marcus.
My son Marcus.
Oh, Marcus.
Gail. That's my son. And Lisa. You can't shout them two out separate. Who else cupping?
Shout outs to Corey.
Shout out to Wesley. And then Emily. You can't shout them two out separate.
Shout outs to
Corey and Eva.
Shout outs to Jared.
My son Jared. Know what I mean? Shout out to my son Mama Lejo. Sticky Fastball. Brandon. Louis.
Shout out to the whole baseball team. Foley.
Pushing the BM.
My son Mary.
My son Adam Black.
Black. My son Mary.
My back hurt, man.
Black and tech, nigga.
Shout out to Crystal Espada. Shout out to our Jealous. Shout outs to Momoa. My son Ray's Wiz. Ray's Wiz right there. Momoa.
Mary Rose.
Shout outs to Bria Harris.
I don't know why.
Shout outs to
My back hurt, man.
Shout outs to Natasha Shields.
Shout out to Natasha Shields.
Debbie Shields.
Shout out to your moms too.
Love you, Miss Deb. Shout outs to Edna D. Jesus.
Yeah, shout out to my little sis Edna.
We love you.
Who else, man?
Shout out to my son Thor Guns.
My son Thor G's. Keep doing your thing. Take care of your business, man.
Love you. Shout outs to
Right? Some gay nigga. Shout outs to
all the fruitcakes in the world.
all the fruitcakes, all the faggots.
Snacks.
Right. Yeah. Shout out to that girl nigga, man. Stay away from me, man. Alright? Fuck.
Fucking Teddy.
Right, man? This is what you Teddy, man. You Teddy. Teddy. That's smooth.
Shout outs to my teacher, Miss Robotham.
Shout out to Mr. P, Gambo. Did we shout out any niggas out
Yeah,
there?
we shout out Gambo.
Who else, man?
Shout out all girls.
We should get some girls.
Now we got shout out. Shout out
to all the girls, man.
Shout out to all the bad girls. No goodies.
Nah, we goodies gotta get some love too. Like Ray said, goodies gotta get some love too.
No goodies get love, son. No goodies get love out here.
Shout out to Taylor from CSI. You a homie OD. I love you.
Shout out to my son Mano. My son Mano.
Well, Pat want me to shout out Kenya from CSI.
Kenya, we don't know who you are,
They
but
don't know
shout out
you.